shit?
That's an interesting question because I don't know. I think girls have sex for a different reason, but for some, yeah, I think for some it's exciting.
Yeah. Because I mean, I think that the old school, Christian kind of Christian girls. That's something. That's a rare something from the past. It was more common.
What's
Certainly
that?
very rare. Now Christian ideals.
Saving yourself for marriage.
I
think that's a good one.
Sex is right now a game. Is something By the time you're 14, everyone's playing it in different ways, and that's isn't
Why
that the
wouldn't
truth?
you? Why wouldn't
It was when we were kids, but actually virginity is, from my understanding, is going the other
Is
direction.
in now?
Yeah.
Virginity is
Actually,
in.
Well, if
asexuality is a whole
If you save
thing.
yourself for marriage, right? If you don't
Or no,
fuck
just not being into sex at all, or there's a lot of different
Well, you're
variations.
some kind of fringe group I don't even understand.
I don't want to understand.
I'm just saying, I think that was the trend when we were younger. But actually, if you look at, and maybe it wasn't going in that direction, because if you look at human history, it seems to be trying to go the other direction and hold off longer. Like my friends in northern New Mexico, their mom started having them at 13, and now up there they're trying to hold out to 15 or 16. And, I didn't have my son until I was 24, so.
Oh yeah,
think
but
historically
that's a
that's a different direction.
I see what you're saying. I also think that, from what I can tell, the family structure, societal Christian kind of structure that I was raised in it has broken down, and is not as prevalent as it used to be.
I think that is the general I just read an article or a headline up to an article by some kind of conservative Christian that was basically sort of saying the same thing, that he was like denouncing his, I don't know, I'm paraphrasing, but he was kind of saying that he was no longer proud to be a Christian because they were kind of, I mean, I think there's a lot going on, but
Well, I mean,
but I
it's
think
gotten
this-
corrupt.
exactly. I think it's maybe always been corrupt, but now it's
No, I mean, Donald Trump has made
more in
everything.
the public
We are
eye.
like in the last throes of society when Donald Trump gets elected. No, I really think that we can make it through this, but
The pendulum will swing.
yeah. I mean, but this is a real bad example.
To me,
of-
much
of
like Hitler, if it
being
wasn't him, it'd be
being an
somebody else.
American.
It's a demonstration of how fucked up the
Well,
system is.
I'm proud of the American populace because people are resisting. People
I
are
agree.
protesting, and that
It's a good
didn't
opportunity
even
for us to
happen,
make some decisions about what we
in the
really
80s
want.
and 90s and the
Right.
early 2000s. People didn't protest.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
So I think in a way it's a good thing. Right? Shake people
I
out
think
of
so,
their
yeah.
shit.
Like I said, I think if it wasn't him, it'd be somebody else because it's necessary for us
No,
to.
listen, we elect
make some
people
changes.
into those positions because we expect them to follow all of the rules, every single one of them that was built up from
He never
to be in
pretended
that
to be that.
position. To be in that position. When
Not for a second has he
that's
pretended to be
naive.
that.
I mean, come on.
What do you mean? Come on.
Well,
No, that's what I mean. Barack Obama was the most impressive human I have ever seen on television.
Let's not forget.
I didn't meet the guy, but I'll tell you what, he just everything that came out of it, when he spoke, even when he didn't have a teleprompter, the guy was thoughtful.
He was a great leader.
And
that's my point, though, is that this is a
But-
demonstration of how fucked up our system is, and it
But
wasn't.
But look at what happened. I mean,
What's his
the
face would be a
Democrats
different
shoved,
face.
The Affordable Care Act, which I'm for, down
Right.
the throats of the Republicans.
That's not what happened.
Just like they're brand.
That's not what happened. What happened is that the middle class was totally devastated by the crash in 2008, 2007, 8, and 9, and they couldn't come back from it, and nobody paid any fucking attention to them at all. They got nobody recognized those people, and that was like the core. That was like millions and millions of people, and that was the Trump fucking got their attention. I know these people. I'm from that place I'm in Wisconsin. They're all Trump followers. They're going to give him every break that they can because, it's not about the man, it's about the position, it's about the party, it's about the ideals that they want to accomplish. And I'm not against that, but I really dislike Donald Trump as a person. I don't even know him, but
the
I
most
really
damage they're going to do is
dislike
the
him.
judiciary.
He's the only person I know that I don't know, and I dislike him.
I mean, when the pendulum
I wouldn't
swings,
say that
a
about
lot of
him.
these executive orders will be reversed, but I think that the Republicans have really made the most leeway in installing judges.
Yeah, they're
And
doing
that-
scary
and that's
stuff with the
powerful.
justice
That's
system. I
really
agree.
powerful.
That's the first thing that
Yeah.
scared me in a long while, for reals.
I'm not worried about that either.
That's,
Not worried about
That's
that.
the most troubling thing.
It's all
I
got to
see.
be reasonable. It's got to be reasonable stuff. The reasonable considerations. You can't just say suddenly we're going to go back to an idea where, these judges are making a decision that, lynch mob is okay. It's not going to happen.
No, but look what's happened with Citizens United, and the
It's all
gun
it's all
thing.
okay.
Those are two
Everything's
huge,
okay.
huge
Nah.
things that need to be overturned by constitutional amendment. And that's what
I'm less interested in the greater, governmental, concepts, than I am just looking at Trump as an.
You just want to be
individual.
distracted by
Just-
the
no,
orange
no,
puppet
the-
instead of
Donald
actually looking
Trump
at the fucking
just
issues
needs
at
to
hand.
be fucking
That's exactly his
taken
plan.
off
It's
his
working
throne.
masterfully then.
I
You're
mean,
demonstrating
he
exactly why the fuck he's president right
He
now.
needs to be taken off that pedestal he's on. I've never felt that way about anyone in my life.
Well, he's never been close to being pushed up first. Should have came out today.
No, I'm generous in thought, in consideration, and tolerant kind of person. But I mean, this guy has pushed every fucking button way beyond any acceptability in my
You don't
mind.
see how it's a puppet show and you're being played to fucking focus on that?
Well,
Like,
maybe
very
so. Maybe-
exactly?
Thank you for saying that.
Jesus.
Thank you for
The
saying
fuck do you
Well,
think
I
is
mean,
going
that's
on
just really
here?
obvious,
Fucking
and
A.
I'm just not aware.
Holy shit,
so I'm the
dude.
dumb shit in the room.
Everybody is, but you're not alone in that. But
Well,
yeah,
because it's so
it's
damn
clearly a
entertaining.
fucking distraction. He's never pretended to be anything but a puppet. He's
Hasn't
never
it been
veered
entertaining,
from,
though?
and you just said yourself, you don't even care about actual issues like Republicans replacing our judicial system with archaic fucking non-free thinking individuals for a large part, which is a serious fucking thing. Doesn't help any of the serious issues that are going on with how fucked our system is right now. And like for us not to care because we just want to focus on calling Trump names like kindergartners in the schoolyard, it's fucking exactly
No,
their
but the
plan.
thing is,
Exactly their
the-
fucking plan.
This is a very important time in the history of this democracy.
I agree.
Because
And everybody's gonna fucking watch the waving hand instead of paying attention to what the fuck's really going on. It's working like
well, Rocco, that's
But,
interesting because things are
like
going
cheese.
on in the meantime, and so
Cheese.
he may sacrifice his presidency in order to accomplish
He never
something
wanted
else.
that fucking thing
To
in the first
accomplish
place.
something else.
He
So
has
that's what
said
you're
from the
saying, yeah.
start and throughout he never fucking wanted
So we're
it.
not even. Seeing
Why
the
do you think
bigger-
he would give? He's
That's just
been
too
trying to
fucking
get rid of it since the
diabolical for
fucking
me,
start,
you know?
dude. You don't think? Jesus, that just
He's
astounds me.
expecting to be impeached and thrown out of office.
He didn't
He's
expect
known
to
it
get
the whole
elected.
time.
No, he doesn't want that
Because-
now.
But they're using
He
him as a
does-
puppet,
he does
so
not want
he'll
that
fucking
now.
be there with other
He's gotta
people's hands
taste
up his
the
ass
power that
till
he
they're done with him.
wields. He's got to taste that power. He does not.
It's not
wanna
up
give
to
it
him. He's a puppet.
No, but as an individual, he's just.
As an
like-
individual, he's a
Lord.
crazy, out of control,
He's a crazy puppet.
much like a Muppet fucking puppet. He's
He's a
totally
crazy puppet.
out of hand. That's why they picked
Can we
him.
be called
That's
crazy
why they fucking
puppets?
picked him.
Crazy
He's a baby.
puppets.
No, someone had a better
Crazy
band name earlier tonight.
Crazy
It was great.
puppets.
No, there was someone had a good name.
Archaic history.